always clicking on the wrong one. Anyway, let's see which one. This one.
There's something in the basement. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me
There's
about
something
a video
always in the
he captured
basement.
in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he...
The ghost is gonna play, you know, instruments. Is that an Xbox One over there? I think I see one. That is an Xbox One. Look, it kind of looks like it. What's up, Francis? Kind of looks like one.
He and his friends will be sleeping, but what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
Something from a lab. Wait, that is an Xbox. I seen it. The white one. Oh shoot, it looked like Freddy with the hat on. I seen him. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, he's not there.
What the hell? As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was...
Of course it wasn't gonna be there.
Standing
Alright, let's
there
see.
seems to have just disappeared. What makes
Yeah, I
this
was there.
footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you
Yeah, it's
don't
Freddy's
know,
hat.
across the world, countless people have reported seeing a being known as the, quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have
Hat
seen
Man?
the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence?
It probably was.
Let me know what you think. Out of the mud. Earlier this year, the usually sunny town of Chosica, Peru suffered heavy rains and mudslides that washed through the city.
There was probably many floods out there. Let me see who said. Frank Angelo, I see you.
The national news reported on the severe damage left behind and talked to residents who have come together to clean and rebuild the city. But there is something else in this news report that seems a bit
All those kind of
out
floods are
place
crazy.
and downright creepy.
I've never experienced one in person, but
Did you see it? While the reporter
No, I didn't see it.
showing the
What was
water and mud rushing down the stairs, behind her someone or something.
oh, what the heck is that? That looks like some alien figure or something.
Completely covered in mud, appears to follow her. The reporter doesn't notice the bizarre figure and continues up the stairs as she finishes her report. The footage goes viral with many shocked viewers speculating the figure
That
to
is
be
crazy.
some kind of creature or monster. Either way, whoever or whatever it is seems to not be wearing any clothes, have any hair, and seems to have distorted features. Obviously,
Very
it seems
distorted
like any normal
features.
person fighting through these conditions would be at severe risk of being washed away in the flood, or at the very least becoming very sick from the muddy, bacteria-filled water. So just who or what is this?
I don't
Let
know,
me
what could it
you
be?
think. Eye of the Jinn.
All the gin stuff, those are dangerous. Very dangerous. Frank and his highs, he has high multiple times.
This next creepy video was posted to TikTok without a source. Some people speculate that the original creator is none other than popular Jordanian ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia, who I featured many times. But I've been unable to find the original video, so I can't verify. However, the short video is definitely very creepy.
That's crazy, there's somebody behind there. And I bet when they go back there, there's no one there. You could clearly see somebody peeking. Look at it.
Gee. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Nothing's there.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillah. فكرت في إشي هون أخوان. ها؟ سمعت الصوت؟ صوت الباب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
He's just messing with them.
اسمع. صوت الصراخ. اسمع.
A face can be seen staring through the crack of the door at whoever is filming. They quickly run around the door, but there's no one there. Some believe the face to be that of a jinn, a shape-shifting sinister entity that seems to be toying with the explorer. Now, without the
Shifter,
original
yeah,
source
that
of
is
video, we
correct.
just don't know exactly what's going on here. Is it a jinn caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Email link in the description. Paranormal Nightmare. Paranormal investigators and brothers Josh and Sean Foreman from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series
Some of these channels are pretty good that I haven't even seen yet.
are contacted by a woman named Cheryl. Cheryl believes a demon is destroying her life. In a tragic series of events, Cheryl's father passed away, and not long after, her fiancé sadly took the lives of both of her children. Cheryl is now completely alone and lives in absolutely horrible conditions in a very bad neighborhood. In 17 years, Josh and Sean say that they've never encountered a case as tragic and dangerous as this. The brothers even feel that their own personal safety could be at risk in this investigation. But nevertheless, they drive to Cheryl's home to investigate. The guys soon begin to understand exactly why Cheryl believes that she might be dealing with a demon.
I hate God.
I hate
See what we
God.
got here?
It said I hate God.
Oh wow.
Why do you hate God? God is going to destroy you tonight. Where are you at
Yes.
right now? Are you watching us?
Worthless bitch.
Worthless. Who's a worthless? Come on, tell me who's a worthless. I think you're worthless.
Possessed.
Possessed.
It's what we want.
Oh, no
my-
way.
That's f***ing crazy.
Possessed, that's what we want.
It's crazy
Oh,
right there, that is.
Something turned on, go out there, go. Something turned on out there.
That's crazy for it to say that.
Is that what you want to do to Cheryl? Are you wanting to possess her? Is that what you're trying to do? Whoa, air. Something just blew on my f***ing neck. Here, you stand on here, screw this. Yeah, something just blew on my freaking neck.
Right there.
What was it?
Something just grabbed my f***ing hip. I did not hit anything. Like right when I walked by, something just grabbed hold of my hip.
The two brothers
That
receive
is
very
insane
ominous
there.
replies through their spirit box, and Josh says something grabbed his hip. Sean begins to feel a pain in his stomach and takes a break outside in the car while Josh stays behind.
Please listen.
No way. Loud bang. Said, please listen, and then a huge freaking bang back there. Okay, that's 3 times. 3 times I've been touched.
Why?
Why are you touching me? I mean, these are not just like little touches. These are big f***ing touches.
While Josh is completely alone, he hears 2 loud bangs coming from somewhere inside Cheryl's
It's attracted to him.
after which he is touched again. After a short break, the two brothers switch places, and whatever seems
It
to
is
be
attracted
inside
to him.
Cheryl's home seems to get very angry.
Go to hell, Sean.
Holy
It's tying him off.
you. You. Oh,
Bitch.
you're you. Oh my god, I'm not going to fucking hell. You are. You're going back where you fucking came from. Holy this is where I need fucking Josh. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'd say we're definitely dealing with a freaking demon.
To end their investigation, they ask Cheryl to sit in the house alone and attempt to communicate
They ask her to be in there.
with what they now believe to be a demon. Josh and Sean sit outside in the car. What happens next scares the living out of them.
They was playing around at their car.
There was a huge f***ing black shadow right next to the f***ing window. I looked over and there was a huge f***ing black shadow right there next to the f***ing window.
Holy let's just get out of here. This.
Let me see. I don't even think you can see it.
Strange, unexplained
Oh, never mind. You did. You could barely see it. Oh, of course, it's out there. That exists.
dark mass hits the car window, giving Sean the jump scare of a lifetime. And with that, the Paranormal Nightmare brothers have had enough. They
That was
cleanse
it.
the
That was too
home
much.
and leave. Since the investigation, Cheryl says that she has no longer had any paranormal or demonic trouble in her home or in her life. You can watch
So
this
would he
entire
make it? I think that's how you say your
investigation
name.
over on the YouTube channel,
But welcome.
Paranormal Nightmare TV series. A Ghostly Gift. Cassie O'Malley from Lamont, Illinois loves monkeys. So when one day she receives a
She better not be using, like, the monkey's paw or something like that.
monkey doll as a gift, she's
Never mind, it's a
absolutely
doll.
thrilled. That is, until she opens the box.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
For a split second, the creepy monkey doll seems to look directly at Cassie.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Cassie
That is crazy. They didn't blink. Yeah, I did look at her like quickly. If I ever had that happen, I'll just send it back.
He says she's tried everything to debunk what she captured on camera, but she hasn't found anything to explain it. After this recording, the doll hasn't stirred up any trouble. So for now, Cassie is keeping the creepy little monkey doll proudly on display in her home. But what would you do with a gift if it did this? Let me know.
It was
down
just
in the
taking a look
comments.
of its new owner. That's what it was doing.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
That's getting shit back at it.
Home
It
Alone.
is.
Now, unfortunately, like a lot of videos these days, this next video was shared to the internet without a source.
I wonder what this one's gonna be about. I mean, there are many interesting videos out there. That's why I watch them.
The video shows a woman alone at her home, which is said to be somewhere in Mexico. The woman says that she's been experiencing disturbing, unexplained activity in her home.
Empecé a grabar porque hace unos días yo sentí que había algo. Realmente no estoy solo ahorita, pero hace rato vi en ese cuarto como que una sombra. No sé. Vean, vean, vean. A ver si veo algo. Ay Dios, yo realmente
There
estoy
is a
solo.
shadow there.
Vean,
That's crazy. There was a shadow in there.
solo estoy yo. No se puede meter nadie aquí por la puerta. No, realmente estoy solo. Y debajo de la cama, de hecho, el espacio es muy... Vean. Ahí se alcanzó a ver algo. Si pueden ver, yo estoy solo.
Oh, Steph is here.
No hay nada, no hay nadie. En casa.
Steph got lucky she was here. I was about to, listen to Chills' videos, but Steph is here now.
No hay nadie. De hecho, hace días yo compré este troll. Porque se supone
Don't you
que
dare. I
ayuda
was
a toda la
about to,
gente.
but you're here now.
Pero ya lleva varias noches pasando esto.
A shadow appears through
Steph
the
is
glass
not a
of the
big fan
closed
of
door
Chill's
the
voice. I don't know
woman's
why. I
bedroom.
think that his
When
voice
she
is pretty
looks,
cool.
There's no one in the room. Suddenly, the figure appears again, but this time outside of the bedroom. Again, the woman hurries
His
out to
voice
search her
alone gives me
home.
nightmares?
but
I knew
again,
it.
She finds nothing and no one to explain the creepy shadow. Unfortunately, without a source, we can only guess what happened to the woman and her creepy shadow visitor. So after many requests and 8 months later, News Top 5 merch is back. We've got shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stuff for your dog, we've got stuff for your cat. We've got stuff you
Got stuff
probably
for
never
everything.
even wanted to begin with, but nevertheless,
Sandals? What the
we've
heck?
got it. So be sure to check out the all-new merch store at newstop5.com. Tunnel of Death.
It is creepy, but he definitely does it. He definitely does it on purpose. He probably does, yeah. He's been doing it for a long time. Since I can remember him doing it.
Paranormal investigator Kuro from
I wish I had a voice like that, but I don't. I'm stuck with this one.
the YouTube channel Black Story is contacted by a man named Takun about an allegedly haunted abandoned tunnel near where he lives in Wakayama Prefecture, Japan. The tunnel was
Prefecture? Wait.
constructed in the late 1800s
There's some
and has become
Asian girl that
infamous for
does
its
videos in
countless suspicious
Prefecture or
deadly
something like that.
accidents.
But she does like camping ones.
Witnesses driving through the tunnel have reported seeing another car with the pale apparitions of a man and woman in the front seat. These apparitions are said to haunt you for the rest of
Japan
your life
has
if you look
crazy
them in the eyes. Another local ghost
discoveries
tale says
out there
that a
when it comes
woman
to
passed
these.
away in a tragic accident in the tunnel. It is said that her spirit appears on the tunnel road, dressed all in white.
Oh, of course,
Kuro
in
meets
white.
up with Takun, and even though it's storming, they decide to investigate the tunnel together.
It's kind of funny.
Because
Maybe
of the
it
bad
is,
storm,
yeah. His
Takun
voice.
waits in the car while Kuro explores the tunnel in search of paranormal proof. But strangely enough, it's Takun who's all alone in the car who experiences something truly bizarre.
She'll probably pop out. No, of course he would be wearing that mask.
このさすがにちょっと顔映るのはまずいんで
Of course he's wearing the vendetta mask.
いいのがあったんで買ってきました。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔わからん。えなんか
That girl's probably gonna appear right behind him. Who
まあ
knows?
マスクと帽子やったら顔わからん。え
A soft female voice can just barely be heard, and in Japanese, the voice seems to whisper, Kairu, which translates to, go home.
まあ
Look into Eloy's asylum? Is there videos on that? There probably is. I might look into it. Who knows?
マスクと帽子やったら顔わからん。えまあマスクと帽子やったら顔わからん。えまあマスクと帽子やったら顔わからん。え
Meanwhile, Kuro is all alone somewhere in the middle of the tunnel, and he too experiences something he just can't explain.
Oh, he's running. I know. I
It's
seen
not
that.
audible because of the loud storm, but Kuro swears that he heard a voice and footsteps loud enough to send him running back to the car. What makes this even creepier is that Kuro did in fact catch something on camera not long before he hears the voice.
You did. You could
and
kind of see it in the
footsteps.
back.
But it isn't until he's home that he realizes what he captured. And it's absolutely chilling. This is the footage.
誰もいませんか
Yeah, it was right there. You see her? You see a face right here? You see the eyeball right there? There's a 2-part episode on Expedition X on History Channel. History Channel, that's interesting. That's a bunch of... Nope. I know, you see this little... It kind of looks like a little girl there, but it's probably not a little girl. But, you know, you can see the hair right here. The eye right there. There she is.
A pale, disfigured face of what looks like a woman can be seen right behind Kuro, and the investigator doesn't see or hear anything.
Of course she can't.
When reviewing his own footage, Kuro wonders if he caught the spirit of the woman who passed away in an accident on camera, and whether she...
I bet that's how Steph creeps up right there. Just like that girl right there. Without making a sound or a noise.
was the one warning them to go home. Kuro says that this is the most terrifying proof of the paranormal that he's ever captured. But what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Black Story, called Live on Camera. Popular TikTok creator Millie George is doing her makeup one night when she decides to go live to chat to her followers. It's late at night and she's home all by herself when her viewers spot something.
They're like, boo, have you ever... Hold on. I have had, yeah, a few of them when I was, like, younger. I've had a few, yeah.
Something in the background that shocks
Maybe I should do, like,
to
a...
her core.
Like a video about those.
On the live, so
That seems like a very good idea. Maybe I should, like, do a video about those and just post them up. Let's see what this one's gonna be about.
right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like
like this, like literally doing nothing, and then everyone's like, oh, someone just walked in your house, someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up, no one's walked in my house, like, stop winding me up. And then I walked over to the back door.
Yeah.
I'll show you the back door now, look.
Alright.
I walked over to the back door.
It probably happens again.
Yeah.
So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this in my house, and you can see the back door there.
Yeah.
There's a reflection there. Okay, so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm locking the fucking door. Right, I'm now going to show you the CCTV footage on my phone from my fucking live.
CCTV footage?
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded the live.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah, no, look. Okay, so... Alright, let me
Yeah,
go
I'm
down.
watching.
He's got to look.
Right, the door opens. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, no way. How did your door open?
It's glass. You can see through the door. Look. There's no one there.
Joking. Bro, this is like The Ring.
And then
This is like The Ring, what the
it gets
heck?
worse. It gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shitting myself. Look.
Oh my god, you're joking. You're lying. No way.
Look, there's a fucking head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come up
Why is there no
live.
Chinese kid in there?
And then
Some Chinese
I
kid,
then
what?
walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over.
Steph better lock all the doors at night. Before one of those just like randomly walks in just to check up on you.
To the door because everyone was saying there's someone behind me, and this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut, and I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped working.
Bro, why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
Steph is all like, shut up.
Shocked by what she's seen, Millie shows her
She was
friend
doing her
Tommy
makeup
what was
and
captured
that
on
came
her
out.
live broadcast.
I like making my podcast. I
Oh, the
don't
commercials.
like
We always gotta
making
deal with the
short
commercials.
clips of my podcast. So the AI chooses.
She shows that she was facing a wall during her live stream and didn't have eyes on the back door. The door seems to open by itself, and Millie's motion-sensing backdoor light just doesn't turn on for some reason. Then, creepiest of all, a little girl who Millie has never seen before can be seen just walking through the house.
Yeah,
Millie
just
claims
walking.
that she was home all alone that night and has no idea who or what this is. So, what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or is
It definitely
all
is.
just an elaborate hoax? You decide. San Haven Sanatorium.
You know what? Before I continue the stream any longer, let me write down what the Woody was saying about that asylum. Hold on, let me get something to write that name so I can search it up later. But yeah, that was a good one though. Let me look into the oops, oh my goodness. Let me see, there's a 2-part episode on. Let me just write that down and then I'll read what you're saying right now. So I won't forget. I might actually start doing videos on places like that, but it's just an idea. Who knows? Thanks for giving me the idea though. That might work. Who knows? I'm just writing it down real quick. I'll get back to it. And then I'll read what you typed. Let me see. Expedition History Channel. Alright, I got it. It's all good. Let me see. Before I continue, I gotta see what you wrote. I know Steph needs to watch out. Definitely. I was in a person's house and they were telling me that they see a figure in their basement. The dog barks down the steps and then... Wait, and then we all were in the same room and heard a knocking on the wall from where the steps where we looked and no one was there. Yeah, I've had like some crazy ones when I was younger. Ridiculous ones, but
in the early
they were out there.
1900s, the Sanhaven Sanatorium in North Dakota opened its doors as a treatment center for tuberculosis patients. In later years, the sanatorium became a mental asylum. But the Sanhaven Sanatorium...
What's very scary, believe it or not, there's this one place. I think this castle is over 100 years old. It's literally like a castle or something like that. It kind of looks like it. I always go to it every October because they always do like a haunted attraction there. And supposedly you can do like paranormal investigations in there, or you can pay to go like a flashlight. What was it? Flashlight something. It's where you go in. Flashlight tour at night. I might actually do that if I can.
Gained a reputation for horrible mistreatment of patients. The hospital was forced to close in the 1980s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people have lost their lives inside these walls, including a 17-year-old boy who fell down an elevator shaft in 2001.
Wow.
Tragically ironic twist, the boy was actually on a ghost hunt in the building at the time. The abandoned structure is falling apart and it's fairly dangerous to wander around inside. Paranormal investigator Ian from the popular YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is determined to explore the sanatorium in hopes of capturing evidence of the paranormal. It's late at night as Ian begins his investigation. Things almost immediately start to get weird.
What's that sound?
Disembodied footsteps.
Okay, those were footsteps. Oh, shit. Damn, these stairs.
Oh, he's running towards it. Let me see. The place I told you about does that, but people leave with red marks on their bodies. Also, they get attacked and see things. I don't know how people do this. Oh, some people do that alone. I remember there used to be back then, I don't know, like many years back, I would watch like I don't know if it was a show on YouTube or something, but there were people actually wandering around at night in Dracula's castle. That one was crazy. They would always hear like weird stuff in there. Something fast would pass by them and they can feel the wind and everything. It was nuts. Some of them do it alone and some others don't.
Ian is a bit shaken up by the strange unexplained footsteps, but he tries to keep calm as he continues to explore.
It opened the door saying, "Welcome in."
Okay, as creepy as that was, I did feel a gust of wind when that happened, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. See, look at that. See? Holy shit. Still creepy as hell.
A door creepily opens by itself, but Ian is quick to point out it was just the wind. However, then Ian starts to hear odd noises from somewhere nearby. He goes to check it out, and something happens that he simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Does he see it?
Hello?
What was that?
What was that?
I seen that.
Dude, I think I just saw something.
Something just appeared.
Could you appear like that again?
Nope, it's not doing it again. I kind of want to take my Aztec death whistle to a place like this, especially with people there.
Dude, it
Oh
is
my
cold
goodness.
over here.
Are those things loud or what?
Oh my god, it just went into that room.
Yep.
Dude, it just flew into here. What the? Oh, dude. That was crazy.
He's seeing it, or it's making itself known to him every
I
time.
just saw you. Did you just go into this room? I need to go in there now. Dude, it literally sounded like a woman talking in here. Dude, that was so crazy. I heard that with my own ears. Ma'am? Did you
Those
speak
voice
again?
enhancers are.
I think I just heard you. Oh! Oh!
Oh, I just said hello.
Okay, you really spooked me there. I did not expect that. Did you just
It
knock on
sounds
a
like
wall?
someone is being murdered, like blood curdling screams.
Could you knock on it again?
It does sound weird, or it did sound weird.
She is communicating with me right now.
Ian is excited about what he's just captured, and he believes a spirit is trying to communicate with him. But as he continues to explore, something happens that quickly turns his excitement into pure terror.
Hello? Oh my god. Oh, oh god.
I definitely heard that one too.
The investigator is shaken up by a disturbing plea for help, especially since he's near the elevator shaft where 22 years ago another ghost hunter fell to his death. But Ian is
Wow,
determined
another one
to
fell
capture
to his
more
death?
paranormal evidence. So
A ghost hunter fell to his death. Were they even watching where they were going there? I'm guessing no, because how that might have happened is this guy was probably like at the top floor doing the exact same thing this guy's doing, and then either he wasn't watching his back or to the side and he was just moving, and all of a sudden there he goes. He took that leap. He fell down.
he continues to explore the creepy abandoned hallways and rooms. Eventually, he decides to take some photos down one of the long hallways, and things start to get creepy.
I think I might try to take pictures down this hallway. A lot of people say they see shadow figures. Basically in all areas of this place. I'm hoping to catch one.
There's none.
In a photo. If there's anybody down this hallway, could you appear for me?
They might.
What was that? It sounded like a breath. Was that you?
It's just
Yeah,
coughing.
noises all around me right now. Whoa, I think I got something.
There it is.
Dude, that was like a figure. Oh my god, and it's gone. Dude, I just caught something. It was by that window. Holy shit. Dude, that was crazy. I just got like a photo. Holy crap. Are you standing by this window?
He's definitely getting into it.
Holy crap. That was so freaking cool. Could you appear again? Whoa, dude! I just got that in the freaking camera.
You could even see it. It peeked out. It like said hello and it went back in.
Holy crap.
A disturbing white figure appears in a photo, and then Ian catches a bizarre white mist on camera in the exact same window. So did Ian capture evidence of the paranormal? Could the ghostly coughing, pleas for help, and the unexplained apparitions belong to the patients that died in the sanatorium? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation with even more bizarre paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. From above, a security camera in San Vicente, Chicoloapan, Mexico, captures something very strange.
Oh, in Mexico, here we go.
In the middle of the night.
What the heck is that? It's literally flying. Wait, what is that? Is that like a ghost animal or what? What is that? The dogs see it.
A strange figure seems to float down from the sky.
What the hell?
A pack of dogs as it makes its way across a parking lot, and then it almost seems to change into an odd black figure. The footage went viral with many viewers wondering just what this bizarre shape could possibly be. Some speculated that it might be something paranormal, or possibly even something alien. But just what do you think it is?
That is weird.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and then also turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. You can also follow me on the socials and just say, hi there, Nuke.
That was good. Alright, on to the next one. I mean, I've already watched the ones that are red. The ones that are already highlighted in red, those are the ones that I've watched already. So those are out of there. This one right here. That one looks good. I'm gonna give this one a shot.
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nuke Stop By viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Urcos, Peru.
Oh, what the heck? It has eyeballs? Is this flying around?
Seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems to... well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's creepy as hell.
It just turned
But
into a
is
ghost
this
and
a
just
ghost
flies around.
Or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded? You decide. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Isaac says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain. Checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just standing in the road outside his house.
Ooh, this one is
This
interesting.
is where things take a truly disturbing turn.
Oh wow, it's there. Oh, of course, the car passes through it. The black figure just saying what's up.
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure. So Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate. And things are about to get even weirder.
Oh, he leaves. Disappears.
The dark figure seems to just disappear as the man approaches. So is this something supernatural watching his house? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know.
Probably something keeping an eye on him.
12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their members was about to move to another town. At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
There's probably something playing in the background. Oh wow, I seen that. Behind the TV.
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly
crazy.
looking girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance. A cry for help. Dee from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool. The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sightings and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the park. She finds a spot to settle and begins to experiment with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her phone. She plans to test whether the stories of supernatural activity in Beaver Creek State Park are true. It did not go well.
Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector and I'm gonna, is it gonna help? I'm lying to myself. See if I can get anything to interact with that. My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna try to do this time. What the heck was that? What the Guys, I was not even on that.
Oh my
I wasn't
goodness.
even on the app.
No.
I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
A troubling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
That noise.
A little shaken up, Dee
What
believes
was
the
it?
sound might have come from the app on her phone, but she isn't sure, and she is now.
Yeah, that is strange. She's heard the sound, man. She probably didn't know what it was. I mean, she's out there by herself, too. It probably could have been, yeah.
Freaked out, Dee decides to carefully trek back through the woods to her car and just leave. But what happens next makes her blood run cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here.
Wild cats, they better look out with those. Mountain lion type.
I don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go.
Help? That was super clear.
Huh? Did I see a light coming over there? No. Nope. There's a light up there.
So, it could be a ghost, but check this out. So, in many cases like this, like in her case, there could be like other people out there, but you can't really trust them because you never know what they could do to you. Could be saying, help, we need help over here, but you never know. They could lure you into a trap or something.
I can't see it. It's always looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
can see.
That is true.
I don't know what to do, guys. If I move, they're gonna hear me. Help me.
What was that?
The voice of a man can be heard yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance. Alone and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all, so she keeps her flashlight and hides in the darkness. Suddenly, the voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe, and to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier? Were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee and terrorizing her just for fun?
You never
Let me
know.
what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top
Some
5,
creepy
you should
man,
email
maybe
us at
1 or 2.
nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely haunted locations, this time on YouTube. With a new name, Project Fear, the team decides to go
never
back
heard
to
about-
the old Sweet
about
Springs
this.
Sanatorium in West Virginia, a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day
Using night vision? Yeah, that is
still
true.
can't.
They could have be using night vision. For sure.
Explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Do you hear that moan? That was like a woman crying.
Please tell me that was on.
I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Do you hear that moan?
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened close to my room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
What was that?
Dude, this is demonic.
and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like, this location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet Springs Sanatorium served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s. It is
That's horrible.
estimated that over 1,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium wall.
Of course, you're gonna hear a lot of that going on there. You hear a lot of that.
Many of these people were buried in unmarked graves behind the building. The sanatorium later served as a nursing home for the old and poor before eventually being shut down.
Old
in
and
the
poor,
1990s.
that makes sense.
Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the large estate is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their own. Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions, most notably that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007. So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return, and when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper, it just makes them even more nervous.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time, but it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like a push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me.
But nobody was there, probably.
And
I might check out one of those chill videos right now after this.
I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
Okay.
That was on the door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still. That sounded like right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy about her terrifying experiences in the sanatorium, a loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But there's no one inside the building. Cut to later that day. And as darkness falls, the team decides that in order to try to provoke a response, Investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team explores the most haunted area of the sanatorium, the 3rd floor. After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007. What happens next shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone.
Sounds good,
in the
it does.
basement.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
Tanner, dude.
I have the goosebumps, dude. It says yes. There's like a 1 second pause, and then it's a whispering, I remember Tanner.
That was clear.
Go for Tanner.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Matters you.
Debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
When we end up meeting with you in a little bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something.
Yo, are you okay?
Can you do that again? What the?
I heard a voice, man.
Promise if it's not us, dude. And we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
It's not like the echo or anything.
Mostly all these videos are like from ghosts,
Let's go hit this
hunters, or ghost adventures, or something like that.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
We were here
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says yes. I remember
They definitely remember him.
Tanner.
That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part because it's so clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which seems to remember Tanner. The four friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the building. Chelsea and Alex set up in the basement, Tanner on the second floor, and Dakota on the third floor, just outside haunted room 3007. It goes without saying that none of them slept a wink that night. All of them start to hear loud, unexplained bangs and strange noises. But Dakota, up on the most haunted third floor, has a unique experience all his own, and it's downright chilling.
He's at the top floor by himself. No.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling.
Somebody was trying to open the door.
Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find, like, the source of that noise. I have no idea what it was.
Maybe Steph might be watching still, who knows?
But it literally could have came from any single door at any single...
That was clear.
That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello? I just was down there, too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single... Any single door at any single... Can you do that again? It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now, the lady in white on this floor. What the? Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut! That door at the very end of the hall just shut! I hope I caught that on camera. No way. No way.
It's pretty much letting them know he's there most than everyone else.
I just watched with my eyes shut. There is no one.
A disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door doesn't just close by itself. But look closely, and what do you think?
Holy! That door just shut!
So is the Sweet Spring Sanatorium
It's
haunted
always
by
messing with
something
them.
that's strong enough to speak, slam doors, and even appear as a shadow apparition? You decide. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with many more
Project
terrifying
Fear, that's what
paranormal
it's called.
moments over on the YouTube channel Project Fear.
It seems like a good one. I might
For 2
check it out
years,
later.
Eric Gunner has been experiencing relentless paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most terrifying of all, each time Eric tries to get away, the spirit that follows him seems to become more and more aggressive.
Let's
So,
see.
just like many nights in the past, Eric and his little dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell that he's been living through.
You don't let the dog go in there first? What the heck was that?
Eric's dog sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric can't see. Eric decides to leave the little dog
Oh, it's
safe
about
upstairs
midnight for
in his
you, so
bedroom
you're like
while he
3 hours
checks the
away
house.
from me. I mean, 3 hours ahead.
¿Hay alguien aquí? A ver.
I'm going to turn it off. Perfect. There's definitely gonna be something there.
Escuché como si me hablaran. No sé si alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Se lo juro que no sé si alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Uy. Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como... Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
I better not ask that anymore. Of course not.
Eric says he felt something blow on the back of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy. Uy. Uy.
Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
No manches. ¿Está viendo lo que yo? Y no solo eso, ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá. Ahorita no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. No está. Ni tampoco está la cruz.
The cross isn't there. He said that there was a cross there. That's crazy. Did it move or did it fall down?
¿Qué pedo?
A cross hanging on the living room wall.
Oh,
and
there
a
it
photo
is.
that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier.
That was
are
right.
now mysteriously gone.
Oh, they got it out of
What makes
there.
this so creepy is that Eric has barely moved and has been standing in the same general area for the entire 6 minutes. No one could have snuck in and taken the cross and photo without being noticed, or at least making a sound. But it's what happens next that is truly terrifying.
Are you gonna see something? Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Some hands right there? You could literally see hands over there. Like if it wanted itself to be known, just put the hands on the door. I know, it's like it wanted to be known with the hands there. There's Steph right there. Look at her. I thought she left. He doesn't want to open it, man. I would have opened it. Look at the hands. We want to see the face, though. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. There's the face.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the darkness. Eric has had enough. He runs
That's all
back
it took, the
upstairs to
face.
his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night. Just under the surface, a group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Mira, prendí y apagó. Submarino. No acercarme mucho. No, pues. Wow, mira eso. Uy, se acerqué.
What is that glowing in the water?
A strange bright blue light seems to be strobing an uneven...
Alien? You think it's an alien ship or something happening underwater there? Or a scuba diver with the light? Who would do a scuba dive at night though? Let's see what he says. But then again, there are some crazy people that would do that at night.
Bursts beneath the ocean waves. The guy...
Oh, it's in the ocean too.
Guys head in for a closer look, and this is when things start to get really weird.
Let's see.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, era la boya.
Dude, the scuba diver, I don't know if he would have that much of a glow to him. I don't even think scuba divers have that kind of light. They have like regular light, not colorful blue lights like that. It's a fish that ate a glow stick. Of course, Steph would say that. I mean, you never know. But it would have to be super strong for it to glow out of the fish.
El puente está a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira eso, mira. Mira eso. ¿Hay algo ahí? Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber, dale. 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 Quiero saber. No quiero saber, dale. Dale. ¿Crees que yo vi algo? No. Dale. Mira ahí. Sí, eso.
What the hell is that? Something came out of there.
Wow.
I'm leaving, let's go? Man.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface of the water.
Oh, what the heck? It looks like it had a long neck. What was that?
And moving through the strange blue light.
It did look like a person there, kind of.
When the video was shared to the internet, many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But others were quick to point out that there are no boats nearby. So where would a diver come from? And also, the oddly shaped figure doesn't seem to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water. The bizarre clip went viral on the internet, with many viewers suggesting that this humanoid figure could be anything from a creature to an alien, or even a mermaid. But what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. 2 years of terror. Over the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
Somebody is ringing the doorbell.
Did you do that?
Let's see what happens here. Oh, somebody pulled her hair.
Videos, Lauren disappeared from social media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update. Lauren says that over the last month she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things continue to happen around her home. One night as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when you coming over? I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Hey, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay.
Man, her boyfriend over here, I'm hungry. Man, make yourself something. What the hell?
It's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, can you bring your ranch?
Pretty much. Dude, my f***ing door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
What?
I just got locked out of my house.
Still in there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where the
Luna! Luna's inside by herself.
Oh my goodness, it locked her out. I was like, no, they're not coming back in. Throughout all this is happening, he's all like, can I still get some food though? It's playing Ding Dong Ditch on her.
Lauren's front door suddenly slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to
Man, the
get
dog
inside
is
through the
fine.
back
He's
door.
chilling.
As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine. Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oh, it's just knocking.
Sit, 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 sit. Come here.
No one's out there. This actually lives like in the middle of nowhere, kind of. What would she? Hold on, let me see. Whoa, that was close. Why would she leave her phone? Why would you open the window? Close the damn window? Zero survival skills? Probably. Steph better look out there. She lives like in the middle of nowhere, just like that. She's gotta lock all the windows with power locks and everything.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there.
Dude, shut your mouth.
Then as she
What?
turns, she hears
Why,
an
it
odd
is true,
growl
you
in
never
the
know.
one window that makes her scream. But did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below the windowsill, but only for a brief second. Who or what is this?
I have no idea. I'm going to fight you? You can't. I'm all the way over here.
After this incident, Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok. But there is one important thing to be learned here, and that is, if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it. Like,
That is true.
Why? Why would you? Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and then also turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. You can also follow me on the socials and just say, hi there, Nuke. Anyway, hopefully I will see you.
She's crazy for opening the window? Yes. Oops. Let's see. I'm getting on a plane. Meet me outside or what? Steph is crazy. Alright, let's see. Which one is next? I was gonna do the chills, but that's Steph's worst enemy right there. His voice. Lucky Steph woke up again. Let me see which one I haven't done. Oops, wrong one. It's gotta be like a 30-minute one, at least. Top scary videos, okay. This one. And I can't see anything. Oh, there it is.
Run. Anonymous TikTok user BD11 says that for the last 2 years he's been dealing with unnerving paranormal activity in his home in Texas. He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't sleep without the lights on. So, one night one of his friends is sleeping over when BD11
press
begins
pause,
to hear
but it keeps
strange
going. Hold
sounds
on.
coming from his bedroom closet.
Let me see. I heard what sounded like someone walking down the hall above the room I was in, and I cleared the house with my gun because I was home alone. Wait, what? That's crazy though. guessing nobody was around there.
Get up. Get up. Get up. You recorded me for. You're here. Listen. Sleep.
He does not care. He probably doesn't.
Touch that door. Oh, off. That Ouija board.
Clearly nothing there.
I'm getting in this room. I can't sleep in here. This
BB-11 wakes up his friend and opens the closet door, only to find nothing inside. Now his friend is actually skeptical and really just seems to be very annoyed by the whole ordeal. But either way, TikTok user BB-11 makes it his mission to record evidence of his terrifying experiences. Late one night when he's all alone, he hears sounds coming from the hallway just outside his bedroom.
Here it comes.
He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, guys, I think this might be the last time.
Oh, what was that? There was like a shadow there. Let me rewind it. What was that? Let me see. You see that? You can see it. You can kind of see it right here. No need to rewind, I know.
A strange, bizarrely shaped dark figure charges toward him and he quickly slams his door shut. But what do you think this could be? Is BB-11's home haunted?
You've seen enough, you're like, I've seen enough, and especially since it's 12 over there.
You decide. Merton Priory. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are invited to spend the night at the 900-year-old ruins of the haunted Merton Priory chapter house in London, England. From the years 1114 to 1538, the chapter house was a meeting room and part of a gigantic cathedral that no longer exists today. Museum trustee John Hawkes believes that a presence haunts the ancient ruins.
I've always felt that there was a presence here. There was an extraordinary atmosphere. We may be under a road on slabs of concrete, but I think that the kind of spirit we have here is a very benign one. In this room, in the chapter house, you're familiar with going into large churches and finding graves under the floor. Yeah. In this room, there were 31 graves under the floor. 31 skeletons were dug up.
Why would you bury him down there in the first place?
As the trustee mentions, the ruins were excavated in the late 1980s, and 31 bodies were found buried under the floor.
Oh, wow.
The bodies are believed to be the remains of monks from the cathedral, and it is thought that many passed away from the plague. That night, the Ghost Tech team sets up their static cameras and begin their investigation. Jeff sits on the floor asking questions of the
Probably Steph went back to sleep, who knows?
alleged spirit, and then things take a terrifying turn.
If there's something that you can do to let us know that you can hear my voice, please move something, even throw something at me, I don't mind. At least I know that you're here and that you're listening. No, I guess I must be sitting on top of where lots of the skeletons were found. Can you come and take a seat next to me?
What was that?
I felt the floor move behind.
Oh, he felt the floor move. She wanted to go check on the windows and doors. Yeah, she has to make sure she locks those. For sure. Before one of those things comes flying in, who knows?
And I heard footsteps right up behind me. Can you come and take a seat next to me? When we review the footage and audio, the footsteps are louder on static cam 1. Here is the audio taken from static cam 1. Can you come and take a seat next to me? Hi there. I heard you. Sorry you made me jump.
Jeff jumps up in shock as he feels movement on the floorboards and hears footsteps right behind him. Now, Jeff is normally very calm and composed during their investigations, but he freaks right out and even drops his recorder to the floor and almost breaks it as he jumps to his feet. However, the ghost team has no idea that they captured something even more shocking. A static camera recording the ruins where the 31 bodies were found captures something truly eerie. A dark figure seems to walk from the preserved coffins on display against the back wall and simply disappears into thin air. The Ghost Tech team has no explanation for what they captured, and they believe that they might have recorded paranormal evidence of the spirit that is said to haunt the Chapter House Museum. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Abandoned Arcade.
Oh, the Abandoned Arcade, interesting. Probably you're gonna see somebody playing in there. A ghost playing at night.
Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video, but from what I have gathered, the footage was captured by security cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of
Japan still is one of the most places for arcades to still exist out there, which is cool. They still have a lot of them out there. Playing pinball? One of the reasons why I want to ever visit that area is to go to the arcades out there. They have like 3 stories worth of them in buildings. It's crazy. Still very popular out there.
young girl is often
not like compared here in the States. They're not very popular anymore. You don't see them around too much.
Footage seems to show a policeman investigating after an alarm in the abandoned arcade was set off by something. What happens next is downright chilling.
Security guard? That kid is walking behind him.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened. So, the footage remains unexplained.
Interesting.
My Haunted Hotel. So you might recall from our previous story on Nuke's Top 5 that at the allegedly very haunted Ye Old King's Head Inn in Chester, England, the owner, along with his 2 friends, actually allow curious ghost seekers to spend the night at the 400-year-old inn and investigate the paranormal activity for themselves. And the guests usually find something spooky. It's all captured by their 16 CCTV cameras and posted to their YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Well, since our last update, some new spooky incidents have been caught on camera at the hotel. Of course, there are the usual hotel guests who come in as skeptics with a bit of an attitude.
Someone can have it right there, right? Oh, Katie, no. Look at her. What's she doing? Where did you go? It's not funny, Katie. You know
This
I'm
is
the
the
one
doll.
who moves me. What are you carrying?
All of them are sleeping in that room there?
Side to the back, Katie.
Holding a baby?
Something
What?
invisible pounds on your door. It's likely to change your skeptical mind.
But it could be laughter. The children are. Is there a child? Are you outside that door?
All of them got scared?
That's got to be the door. That is the door. Oh my god.
Are you outside that door?
But they have caught some other chilling evidence that even freaks out the My Haunted Hotel team. In this clip, the team is gathered in the restaurant of the hotel with a group of guests when they experience something that shocks them all.
I need to hear you, Charles. I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith? What?
The glass fell off!
The second piece of evidence is just as astonishing as the first, and we are able to document this moment from 4 different cameras, which clearly capture what we deem to be
What's up, Toad
poltergeist
Life?
activity, as a glass is flung from the function room bar.
I think I know who Toad Life is.
Is your surname Griffith? Is your surname Griffith? Is your surname Griffith?
I didn't even get on to the fact that there were glasses on the bar, so when something made a noise I thought something had just moved behind this bar until Phoebe screamed in my face that it was...
I knew it.
Look, there is no way. It flings back this way. Like, there's just no way.
Also, if
But
it was
that's
shaking
not
like
all
that,
that
it's
they've
crazy.
captured at the inn over the last month. In the middle of the day, a security camera in the hallway outside room 5 captures something the My Haunted Hotel team just can't explain. A shadow figure seems to just materialize at the end of the hallway and then quickly disappears. Harry, Brett, and Danny are shocked and thrilled by what their security camera caught on video. The team says that they have always hoped to capture a full-bodied apparition on video in the hotel. So, to watch many more spooky incidents that the team and hotel guests experience within Ye Old King's Head Inn, you can go to the YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Beware the purple chair. Proud mother Martina claims that she and her family are terrorized by a dark supernatural entity that haunts their home. Martina has set up a series of static cameras to keep a safe watch on her children, but she also
Shadow?
caught some footage that is absolutely unnerving.
You See the reflection in the door?
Two doors move by themselves, and the boy calls for his mother.
Oh, the boy. Oh, the doors.
Doesn't
Never
seem
mind.
that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama.
Nah, he's playing on
Cut
that
to another day,
PlayStation, you could
Martina is
tell.
casually vacuuming the hallway carpet. Then this happens.
If it was Rick that was in that video, he would be playing on his Switch too. Then Rick would have been all scared right there. He would have ran. Wait, what the heck? What? What was that? How was it floating like that? That was weird. That was really weird.
Again, a door moves by itself, and Martina's vacuum seems to float into the air as she hysterically slaps and screams at it until it just drops back to the ground.
Somebody was picking
But
it
the
up.
creepy activity doesn't stop there. Martina and her son are home alone one night.
Steph needs one of those right there. Vacuum cleaners that fly by themselves for a little bit. That would be perfect.
When the living room security camera captures this.
Oh, what? Dude, that house is ridiculous, or whatever is messing around with them is ridiculous there. That's crazy.
The side door opens and closes on its own as the door handle rapidly rotates as if being turned by some invisible force. Martina grabs her phone and is about to record the door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Steph better look out at night. Look at Toad over here. He's like, one of those might pull her shirt as she's walking.
Passing through. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another creepy exploration. This time he explores an abandoned and allegedly haunted factory that was built back in 1916 and has been deserted for over 50 years. Chris makes his first on-screen appearance in this video.
It's me,
and
Ricky, whatever, I
just
already
saying,
knew.
But he looks like he could probably kick a ghost's ass. But even he starts to get a bit freaked out as he explores the old factory. Soon after arriving, Chris captures something very creepy on camera.
I wonder what these things are used for. It's like these shells are all connected, it seems like. Damn. Can't tell though.
A dark figure can be seen quickly moving out of sight at the end of a small tunnel system. But in the dark, Chris doesn't even notice the strange shape and just continues exploring. Chris sets up a static infrared camera to record himself as he checks out the main hall of the factory. What happens next is
Factory, he's by himself there. It's a raccoon, is it?
Did you hear that? That was loud. What the hell? What the was that?
See the
Did
stripes
you
on the
see
tail?
it? Right after Chris is startled by a loud noise, a pale translucent figure seems to actually pass into his body, and he spins around as he feels something that gives him chills.
That was loud. What the hell? What the f was that?
Almost immediately, another figure appears in a doorframe on the left and seems to be watching Chris. And things just get worse. Chris is suddenly struck with extreme nausea and unfortunately, he pukes. I've muted the audio and blurred the video because it's a little gross. But I wanted to leave the scene in because something happens to Chris right at this moment.
Oh, damn, it made him throw up right there.
That is truly bizarre.
It's there.
The same translucent figure from before seems to leave Chris's body as he vomits violently. Now, viewers of Chris's YouTube channel believe that he had an encounter with a demonic presence and that something sinister actually entered and left his body. But what do you think? You can watch this entire exploration and many more adventures in creepy abandoned places over on Chris's YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. The Doppelganger. Giovanni Lima was living a quiet life with his girlfriend Laura in Sao Paulo, Brazil. But lately he says their lives have been turned upside down by some truly terrifying events. One night, the couple falls asleep on the couch in the living room when Giovanni is woken up by a very disturbing sound.
To her calling me, we're all alone. Let's see.
Que porra é essa, mano? Vem cá. Que porra é essa?
Oh, that's crazy. So whenever like something or something's calling you and it sounds like, let's say in his instance, it sounds like his girlfriend is calling him. That's a mimic right there. They pretty much mimic people exact same voice and stuff like that. That doesn't mean you actually die, but that's what mimics do. They can sound like people
Giovanni's girlfriend Laura is asleep on the couch right next to him, but chillingly he hears what sounds like her voice coming from somewhere down the hall.
Vem cá. Que porra é essa?
In another video, Giovanni says that he began to feel very ill shortly after this incident and was forced to go to the hospital. As he's filming his chilling story, something happens that he simply can't explain.
Muita gente tá pedindo explicações, então eu vim aqui trazer explicações agora. Eu gravei aquele vídeo ontem, de madrugada, quando eu tava dormindo com a minha namorada na sala da casa dela inteiro. Eu comecei a passar mal, inexplicavelmente, no meio do rolê. No meio do dia eu comecei a passar mal, tive que ir pro hospital. Então eu também fiquei ausente por causa disso. E agora eu tô fazendo aqui a resposta do que aconteceu realmente ali naquele lugar. E...
It opened the door. It's opening the door in front of his face.
E a porta do meu quarto acabou de abrir.
Yeah, this thing is there. It's pretty much there. When you have something like that,
Giovanni's bedroom door opens
it
by
makes,
itself,
you know,
but when he peeks out into the hallway, there's no one there. Cut to a week later. Giovanni is home alone when things take an even more terrifying turn.
oh, that's crazy. It's messing around with them big time. How many people have died by ghosts? I have no idea. Home waste. It sounds like his girlfriend, kind of. Oh, that's what it's trying to do, making him sound like that.
Again, a female voice can be heard calling out to Giovanni, even though he's completely alone in the house. He suddenly hears loud footsteps charging toward him, and he just makes a run for it. Giovanni has no idea why and how these creepy events are happening. Some of his concerned viewers believe that he might be dealing with a skinwalker or a doppelganger pretending to be his girlfriend.
Man, what's up with these skinwalkers, man? It's a mimic, probably. The ones that act like... they'll sound like your mom, brother, dad, whoever. Just to confuse you.
So now, 3 months go by and Giovanni is happy to report that nothing paranormal has happened since his last video. And it seems like he just jinxed it all. Because soon after, he and his girlfriend wake up in the middle of the night to strange sounds just outside their bedroom door.
You seen the skinwalker? No way. I've always thought those were like made up or something. You were hiking in the middle of the night?
Tá acontecendo de novo. Você ouviu? Caralho.
That whistle?
Whatever is haunting the couple is back, and it seems angry. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Kent Burris from the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine might seem very familiar.
Let me see. Me too, I saw it. You saw it during the day, what the heck? You didn't capture any evidence on it? Or nothing like that?
As I've featured updates on his continuing story many times on Nuke's Top 5. Kent has spent 5 years of his life documenting the disturbing paranormal activity he experiences day and night in his home in Carmel, Maine. Lately, Kent has captured even more terrifying paranormal encounters. One day, Kent is home alone and working in his office when he hears voices and bangs coming from somewhere inside his house. He quickly grabs his phone and hits record.
You making noise? You making noise upstairs? Jesus!
Cut to another early morning. Kent has fallen asleep for the night with his TV on, but at around 5 a.m. some strange sounds wake him up. He quickly turns on a light, and when he looks up, he sees something at the foot of his bed that chills him to his core. He immediately grabs his phone and hits record.
What the hell?
A dark shadow figure can be seen standing at the end of the bed. slightly moving or perhaps even vibrating before it just disappears into thin air. So what do you think is going on in Kent's home? Let me know. You can watch many more paranormal moments over on Kent's YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. The Night Flyer. This next video.
Alright, let's see. Looked like a person, and they looked up at me and ran around the corner where they disappeared out of my sight. When I turned the corner, there was no footprints, and I looked. So they're like shapeshifters or something.
Video was sent in to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Mark from Greenland. So one evening, Mark is out in the snow with his daughter walking the family dog. But Mark's daughter spots something truly bizarre up on the hill. A strange dark figure can be seen floating in the sky between apartment buildings. Mark
I see
misses
it.
and just doesn't understand what his daughter is pointing at. He only realizes what she saw when he reviews his footage back at home. Now, Mark believes they might have captured a supernatural being known as a Kivitok, an aggressive supernatural entity from Greenland folklore. Anyway, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Hidden in the dark.
Hidden in the dark, of course. They had a black, brown, and white dog with them, but there were no paw prints or anything. A shadow? Yeah.
For the last 3 months, popular YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV has been on an extensive trip.
I watch this guy most of the time sometimes. Crazy how the things that he gets.
Through several countries to explore the most haunted and downright dangerous locations in South America. Now, not too long ago, I featured Frank's terrifying exploration of the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery in Lima, Peru, where he captured some shocking moments that are still unexplained to this day.
That's crazy he gets that, like in cemeteries.
After many requests from his viewers, Frank decides to go back to the cemetery in hopes of capturing even more paranormal activity. As he's making his way through the giant cemetery, he begins to hear odd sounds coming from somewhere nearby.
A shadow? The one in the end of the bed was the Hat Man, was it? I've heard about that guy. Or that thing.
Okay. Hear it. You heard that?
What is that?
Right over there. Someone's whistling. Yeah, that. I'm out.
Now, Frank is a little spooked by the strange sounds, but what he doesn't seem to notice is that someone or something seems to be lurking just behind the tombstones. Frank shrugs off the sounds and continues to explore, making his way through the giant graveyard. That's when he captures something downright creepy.
I'm gonna start heading towards that area where people end their lives. I kind of want to look at this place. See, I could probably get some stock footage from it or something. What the hell is that? Hold on.
you saw up there.
I saw something small there.
When brightened and enhanced, a pale face can be seen looking
Oh, a
out from
face just popped
inside
out.
one
Wow.
of the crypts. Frank spots the peeking face and quickly hurries over to look inside the crypt. But there's no one there. The cemetery is dark and it's hard to see, so Frank believes that he might have just captured a reflection from something inside the crypt. He again shrugs off the bizarre event as something that can just be explained. But what happens next is absolutely horrifying.
That's the front door there. That is creepy. That's the basement area. Right in there. Whoa. I just heard another gunshot over there.
Did you see it? Now let's watch that again, but this time I'll brighten up and enhance the footage.
That is creepy. That's the basement area. Right in there.
Something can be seen standing right at the bottom of the crypt stairs. But when Frank shines his flashlight,
you could even see it too.
seems to disappear. So could this ominous figure belong to the person?
Let me see. I had a sleep paralysis demon once, and it was like that, but with red eyes. What the heck, crawling up my leg, and when I went to kick it off, I woke up and kicked the bed frame. Oh my goodness! I never slept in that room again. I've had that sleep paralysis craziness before. It's weird. It's like so you're sleeping, right? Or whatever it is, you think you're sleeping, but you're like truly awake, kind of. You're sleeping and then you can't even move your whole body. No matter how hard you try, it's like if a ton is on you. You can't even move. You can't even talk or anything. It's weird.
Person buried inside the crypt? You decide. You can watch this entire exploration series of the Presbitero Maestro Cemetery over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV. Thanks so much for watching. You're probably tired of me saying this, but my upload schedule is crazy. So please subscribe and click to turn on notifications so you never miss a video.
Let me see how long I've been going on for. I usually just go for like 2 hours and that's it. Yeah, I know. I was able to kick. Yeah, that's crazy. You were snapped out of it. But it is crazy though, how that happens. Oh, it is right on time too. It's exactly 2 hours right on the dot. Wow, actually 2 hours and 6 minutes, but that is gonna be it though for tonight. It's probably like really late for you. It's probably like 1 a.m. or something if you're like in the East Coast or like 3 hours away. That was fun. Yeah, I tend to do this stream every week now, like Wednesdays. I'm trying to find another day where I can do it. Because I do plan on doing it like 2 times a week or something. Wednesdays, and I might either do it on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday. But so far I've been keeping up with the Wednesday nights. So far, that's the day no matter what. Gotta go shovel snow? Oh my goodness, take it easy out there. I hope it's not too dark outside. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And go back to trolling like I was until I find your stream. Oh my goodness. You're gonna go troll someone. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will be back on though this weekend. If I do come back, it's either gonna be Saturday night or Sunday night, one of those. I just gotta pick which one. It might be Saturday night. I'm not sure yet. But thanks for watching, and I will be thinking of more content to do on this channel. I do have some ideas already written down, so just to see how they go. Anyways, take it easy everyone, and I will see you guys later.